Hey future York students!
I'm Sidel.
And I'm Neetha.
And welcome to the Faculty of Liberal Arts and Professional Studies Program Chat Series.
We want you to know that here in LA&PS you will study what you love and learn what you need.
In this chat, you'll be hearing from future professors as well as current students about the program.
What it has to offer you, like internship opportunities.
And what your first year in the program may look like.
Alright, should we get started?
Yeah, let's get started.
Enjoy, everybody.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to our Liberal Arts and Professional Studies program chat. Today, we're going to be talking about one of our most interesting programs, and that's our program in Hellenic Studies. Before we get started today, I do want to take a moment to recognize the land upon which we are situated. This meeting is virtual, and because of that, we are not all actually gathered in the same space. York's land acknowledgement might not represent the territory that you are currently on, and I would ask that if that is the case, that you each take the responsibility to acknowledge the traditional territory that you are on and its current treaty holders. As a member of the York University community, I recognize that many Indigenous nations have long-standing relationships with the territories upon which York University campuses are located that precede the establishment of York University. York University acknowledges its presence on the traditional territory of many Indigenous nations. The area known as Takaranto has been taken care of by the Anishinaabe Nation, the Haudenosaunee Confederacy, the Huron-Wendat, and the Métis. It is now home to many Indigenous peoples. We acknowledge the current treaty holders, the Mississaugas of the Credit First Nation. This territory is subject of the Dish with One Spoon Wampum Belt Covenant, an agreement to peaceably share and care for the Great Lakes region. Now I'd like to introduce a very special guest we have with us today, who's going to talk a little bit more about Hellenic Studies. I'd like to introduce Professor Gekas. Good afternoon, Professor.
Hello, everybody. My name is Sakis Gekas, and I'm the Professor of Modern Greek History at York University and the coordinator of the Hellenic Studies program. I would like to welcome you to this introduction to Hellenic Studies and telling you a few things about what the program is about, why you should enroll to the program, what's to gain, and some opportunities that you can gain while being at York and after graduating. The program, in a sentence, is about bringing Greek history, including Greek Canadian history, language, and culture, to students in the GTA. Hellenic Studies program at York is the only program in Ontario that provides a variety of initiatives for those interested in Greece as history, language, and culture, and offers a degree, a BA in Hellenic Studies. You can learn Greek language, Greek history. You can explore your research interests at an advanced level of your studies. You can combine your Hellenic Studies program degree with programs in criminology, sociology, psychology, and these are just a few of the programs that students have taken in the past. Some of the reasons why you could include Hellenic Studies in your academic career at York is to support the next generation of scholars, researchers, and professionals in the field of modern Greek studies. That thanks to the generous funding from the Hellenic Heritage Foundation, we have a number of scholarships as well. Toronto is home to the largest Greek community in Canada. And it is for this reason mainly that back in 2002, a group of very inspired people who had a vision about Hellenic Studies at York and in Toronto got together with York University and established the Hellenic Studies program. The Hellenic Heritage Foundation created also a chair in modern Greek history, which I'm honored to hold. And its aim is to exactly promote Hellenic Studies and the teaching of modern Greek language, history, and culture to students at York. Some of the benefits that are in the program, and you can find all this information, of course, online, that let me tell you a few things that are not online. One of them is the opportunity to travel to Greece while taking credits as part of your degree. It is the study abroad course on modern Greece at a 3,000 level course. So in your second to third year, sometimes in your fourth year of studies, that you can learn about the history of Greece while being in Greece for a number of weeks, for 4 weeks in the course, but also reflect on the history and culture of the country. The aim of the program and the courses that you can take among several others, including the summer abroad course, is a 4,000 level course on the history of Greek revolution and the Greek state in the 19th and 20th century, the history of Greek migration to Canada, and the history of Greece as part of the empire, of the Ottoman Empire, and within European history. All in all, Greece and the history of the Greek people more broadly, both in the country and in North America and Canada, is examined not in isolation, but always in its proper context, whether that is historical, cultural, and academic. You can also gain important skills, whether it's critical history sources reading or the linguistic expertise in modern Greek language. But also you can explore opportunities for archival and field research to improve your skills in presenting your work, your writing skills as well, and prepare yourself for graduate education. I know preparing for an undergraduate degree is not perhaps the time to think about graduate studies, but it's never too early either. So the Hellenic Studies program at York has a very strong program in modern Greek history at the graduate level. And thanks to the generosity of the Hellenic Heritage Foundation, there's a number of undergraduate scholarships as well as graduate fellowships to support students who are pursuing a topic, whether a course at undergraduate level or a topic in modern Greek history research. Some of the career opportunities you can gain is, as I mentioned, as a researcher, but also preparing yourself for education degrees, journalism, law, and other opportunities. One of the strongest elements in the modern Greek studies program at York is the opportunity to learn modern Greek language and culture. Let me introduce Professor Themis Aravositas, my colleague and the Department of Language, Literature and Linguistics, who's going to talk to you about the modern Greek language and culture program.
I'm sure you've heard the phrase, "It's all Greek to me," the stereotype that scares sometimes students away from studying the Greek language because of the idea that it could be a very difficult language to learn. Well, at York University and at the Department of Languages and Linguistics and Literatures, we feel differently. Actually, we take pride in the program in modern Greek language and cultures that we offer, one of the most comprehensive programs of the Greek diaspora, offering 4 levels of modern Greek. The modern Greek language, as you know, has its roots in classical, Hellenistic, and Byzantine Greek, and a civilization that has been influencing humanity since the ancient times. However, today, the language, the modern Greek language, is spoken by more than 15 million people, particularly people in Europe, in Greece, and in Cyprus, but also around the world, and definitely in Canada, where there is a large Greek community of more than 300,000 speakers and more. So whether you are completely new to the language or advancing your skills or courses that you want to take to help you to become more comfortable in understanding and interacting effectively in languages, then the modern Greek program that we offer does exactly that. We blend grammar and vocabulary with syntax, with written and oral communication, and always we look for authentic situations because we aim at connecting theory and practice in building a solid foundation in the language and culture. Learning Greek at the York University will help you connect with Toronto's vivid Greek community, and you will benefit from our partnership with different Greek cultural organizations and institutions such as the Hellenic Heritage Foundation, the Greek Orthodox Church of Canada, the Greek communities, the Greek community of Toronto, and other communities in the vicinity. You will be able to participate in local cultural events, visit Toronto's Greek Town, attend culture festivals, music festivals, film festivals, and learn from community-based guest speakers that we often invite to our classrooms. Now, as I said earlier, we have 4 different levels of Greek language and culture courses. The first level is the introductory level, which is for students who are absolutely new to the Greek language. And the course teaches the fundamentals of modern Greek, the writing system, pronunciation, basic forms, and syntax. It also introduces simple conversation, reading, and writing. It is very important to know that within a first term of studying modern Greek at York University, we promise you that you will be able to read and write. And at the end of the second term, so the end of the first year, you will be able to engage in conversations, to speak, to be better listeners. And then if you continue with our second year, the second year builds on the skills that you have acquired in the first year. We will work more on your oral and written communication, a better command of the modern Greek language. You will learn how to read, translate, and analyze also short texts. You will be able to watch the news in Greek. You will be able to watch Greek films. So more or less at the end of the second year, you will be fluent in modern Greek. And then the third and the fourth year are the years where you can improve further your Greek language, but also learn elements of Greek culture. Particularly on the third year, we're focusing on Greek literature. So we do the history of modern Greek literature from independence from the 19th century until today. But we also learn a lot about Greek music, about the music genres, the music, for instance, that came from Anatolia in the beginning of the 20th century, the Rebetika music, or even rock music, ballads, and all sort of literature and poetry that comes with music. On the fourth year, we focus more on theater and also on cinematography. There are wonderful films about Greece, films by Greek cinematographers that will help us not only learn a lot about the Greek cinema industry, but also to learn about culture elements that are evident in cinematography. So I look forward to welcoming you in the Modern Greek Language Program at York University.
Hope you enjoyed the program chat, everyone.
If you have any questions about our LA&PS programs, be sure to visit our website to learn more.
And make sure to stay in touch with us for a chance to win a $100 gift card at the York Bookstore. The link to our website is in the description box below.
You can also send your questions to us, the LA&PS student recruitment team.
We'd love to hear from you, so send us an email at goyork@yorku.ca.
And we look forward to seeing you all on campus next year.
Bye.
Bye.